Well, that was one tough week. So we've had some pretty similar problems this week at Snetterton as we have had at the previous couple weeks at Brands Hatch and Road Atlanta before that. They just keep seeming to get a little worse. Our I rating went down from 1204 to 1055, which I think is the first time it's come down since maybe the start of the season. I don't know. We had been on an upward trend, but this week, our safety rating though, I was able to get that back up from an A 1.78 to an A 2.59. Our times, I was really proud. I'd never done this track before, so I was really proud of the amount of time we were able to shave off from our first race at a 151.049. We got that down in a practice session to a 149.096, and then during a race, 149.254 was our best time. I was able to pretty consistently shave off some time over the course of the week up until we hit kind of that 149 wall. I was thinking maybe I'd be able to get through it and get some 148s in there, but over the course of the week we started to hit those 149s during the races pretty well. However, it's a fun track, Snetterton is, but it is a little tricky, and pushing close to the edge like we were trying to do seemed to generate these moments where I'd get caught offline, or just be pushing a little bit too hard, stick a wheel in the dirt, spin and break the car, or if I was lucky, spin the car and put it towards the back of the pack, just with having to wait for people to get by to rejoin. However, it wasn't a popular track, so we did well in the standings, I guess, in the Fanatec GT3 Challenge. This week we placed 44th, whereas last week we were 77th. Our average start was 6th, and average finish was 8th. Overall, that places us at 26th place, up from last week, where we were 49th in the standings, with an average start of 7th and an average finish of 9th. In the GT Sprint Series, we are 65th place, again up from 77th last week, with an average start of 13th and an average finish of 16th. Overall, that places us in that series at 40th in our Division 6. Last week we were 60th place, again average start of 13th and average finish of 14th. So I guess that just leaves us with what's our takeaway here? What should we be trying to learn from our experiences, other than like trying to put together a montage of sadness with our crashes? I don't think I'm gonna do that, just because of the amount of extra work it would take and the tears it would generate in me. But yeah, it's a little frustrating because some of the times here they weren't our fault. A lot of the times they were, but I had, I think, enough pace in some of the races to do quite well. We had one race where we were in first place for a while, up until, I made a mistake and lost it. We ended up third in that race. The two guys behind me were faster than me, and I was kind of holding them up, and I think I was paying a little bit too much attention to the mirror, and not enough attention to what was in front of me. And I think that might be part of it, is not paying enough attention to getting too focused on what's going on behind me, versus just succumbing to the pressure that people are putting on me. I also didn't know really good passing zones here at Snetterton. I think some of these British tracks are kind of hard to pass on, and just getting the tracks down quickly enough, not just to be able to do a few quick hot laps and get those times down, but being able to get settled in, and to the point where I'm able to recover the car, know how to do that. And I think this car, the Porsche, is a little harder to do that in than the BMW, which, you know, I wanted that challenge, and I've definitely set myself up for it. I wanted that challenge to have to learn how to drive better, and we're learning it. It's kind of starting us over again a little bit at square one, but it was a rewarding track, and it's fun. I wish I was a little bit better about keeping the car on it. So that's Snetterton for us. Next week will take us to Imola, and I've been there. I've driven that track before, like a couple times. Not master of it by any stretch of the imagination, so it'll be interesting seeing how much time we can cut off. I'm gonna have a few fewer days and just due to some work stuff, so it'll be interesting to see how we can cut that down. But after that is Spa, and I'm much more optimistic about Spa, but yeah, we'll see what we can do with Imola. And yeah, if you like what you see, head on over to twitch.tv/thepiltdownman. Head on over to that subscribe button and click it. Thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you didn't, and be nice to each other. We'll see you next time.